So guys, good evening, guys. Those on my YouTube, good evening. Those on my Instagram, good evening. So if you need to be on our weekly outlook, please. If you need to be on our weekly outlook, please make sure you join on the Zoom, especially if you're our registered member. Make sure you join. We are live. Make sure you join us so that you could be able to interact with us. Have you started? Somebody say, have you started? Yeah, we have started, but if you are with us, you need to join us on on the Zoom so that you can be able to ask questions. We are doing a weekly outlook. This week is gonna be an amazing one. We're almost like hitting our target. I think we have met our target so far. If you have joined us on Sunday night when we did our market opening outlook, because we did a market opening outlook on Sunday night, which we identified Euro USD dropping, or then crude oil dropping. Then we also identified, no, we didn't analyze on gold. We are neutral on gold entirely. Then we just talks about Euro USD, talks about Britain Pound US, then we talk about oil. Because gold become unnecessarily volatile and there are a lot of reaction coming up, some brokers stopping trade on gold and stuff like that, then we decided to not to analyze it, to be honest.
Good evening,
Yeah,
sir.
so this is Tuesday. We want to do our outlook to see if
Can't hear
what the market,
you.
and this week is one of the volatile week in the trading space because it's the first week of the month. It's the first week of the month. It's the first week of the month. So we still have job report, employment report, and stuff like that. So if you are here and you're supposed to be on the Zoom, you can join us on the Zoom. Then if you're not supposed to be on the Zoom, fine. We want to give you an outlook of what we expected this month, or rather this week. Then, then we can now know what the market hold for us this month. Yeah, I'm sure you guys had a very good month last month, like good trading month. We did well last month, but towards the ending, then the market become a bit volatile. Some of our trade closed at a loss, some trade closed at a profit, but which is mostly gold was mostly affected because when gold started like going up and down, then we just have to leave the market. Yeah. So we have done some of the analysis on gold. So gold and oil has different different fundamentals that is driving them, not just exactly what the market brings. What was driving them then was the.
I don't if I don't know if it's only me, but I cannot hear you.
Can someone hear me? Someone said she cannot hear me, but my mic shows green that is speaking my voice. Let me know if someone else can hear me. Those watching me from other channel, can you hear me? Yeah, someone say yeah, that means probably it's you. Because my mic shows that is green, and as you said, as you speak now, I could also hear you. As you speak, I was able to hear you. Yeah, somebody say we can hear you as well. Mm. Also can hear you. So I think it's not from me. It could be from your end. Check yeah, the volume of your device. You can most likely find a way to increase it. Then it will help. Because also I can hear you now. Okay, perfect. So this is how good it performed last week. So currently it surged back to 4,000 something, and currently, as you can see now, it is 5,005. This is what the AI here is that is tracking the good price is giving us. The good price is 5,050. But if we check on trading server, let me check the price of gold. So gold will be giving us a different a different price. Gold is giving us yeah it's correct. It's 4,429. That means this showed like after like some couple of minutes it will refresh. Yeah. Mm. So it been performing very well. Gold, we did well last month. I told you guys it was gold get to 5,000 that it should most likely going to retrace. So it immediately hit 5,000 and began to retrace. It hit 5,600 anyway. Then until the volatility become too much. I think people that enjoy that lose on gold may not necessarily traders like registered traders like that. People that lose more are like institutional trade liquidities because they don't want to provide liquidity in the market. So I think and you also discovered that some brokers began to pause trading on gold. Why are you pausing trade on gold? Why? Obviously, because you're making people are making profit, or them they're losing a lot of money, so they have to start posting trade on gold, and some that could not post trade on gold, kind of increase the margin and reduce the leverage, widen spread, yeah, to be on the safer side because traders were like very much aggressive when it comes to gold market. So the same thing also happened on Euro USD. On Euro USD, we experience similar things. So market become unpredictably volatile on Euro USD, following Donald Trump's speech concerning saying that he doesn't care about the US economy. So the market surged from this point was the point we were selling. Then the market surged and cut all our trade at a loss. I think so. Yeah, we sold at this point. We sold at this point, at this price. So the market surged and cut us at a loss here. Yeah, after the market opens, so we expected a surge, a drop. The market surged up, cut us at a loss. Fine, but we now talk about entering another one at around around 1.2. So I did not enter it because I have a trade on oil. I don't know if any of you was able to enter it because if you enter it, you must have made profit again. Then yesterday we give you another analysis that it may surge down to 1.17. And as I speak to you, it finally got to 1.17 like this morning. Like in fact, before yesterday, it got to 1.17, closing this gap. Yeah. I don't know if any of you was able to also place the trade. You may have also have gotten profit. Anyway, that is one of the reasons why we have options that can benefit you guys because a lot of you are retail traders doesn't have enough capital or fear or whatever doesn't allow you to trade. So you could join automated trading system that could allow you to pick some of this trade and you most likely not miss any of the positions that is being analyzed and you could make profit. But the same thing is duplicated on example US, but not like the exact volume because they're not the same currency pair, but they go similar direction. Yeah, but on Oyen was where we cash out. So as Oyen surged to this point, we expected that there's going to be a sharp drop. So as the market opened on Sunday, I was live when the market opened. So the market just opened here. So the market open here. That means the market open much below. It means before the brokers closes their trades, the market, the market closes around here. This was what the market closes, but the brokers, as the market open around 64, and we had a sell immediately, which we closed yesterday. All our accounts, those that are copying our thread, those that are using our mom, those unless you that maybe if you didn't do it by yourself, because when we tell you look at what we're doing, you have to, and you want to duplicate it on your own account, you have to duplicate all our accounts again. I think we closed all of them this morning, so we'll have to open again. As I speak to you, we'll open again, but it has not really formed our strategy, because strategy we use these days, we use a very high profit potential strategy where we buy extremely low and sell at extremely high. So this is gold, how gold did. So gold was a bit become like aggressive. The market is become aggressive. I mean, like it could crash, it could go up, it could crash, it could go up. Like only on Friday, this was what happened on Friday. From here, it came down to this point. Then from on Monday again, the market opened here and came down to like 4 3. So it was unnecessarily aggressive. I think there was a very huge sell-off by a lot of institutions that like trying to sell off, making the market came so the market came down more. Then later it went up to this point. So what we're saying is like it become a bit much of volatility. Volatility was high on gold, and those of us that doesn't have good amount of capital, it was advisable that you avoid it because of a lot of spread was involved. But guys that has a lot of money, I'm sure they have cash big amount of profit on gold, because this business, if you have a capital, all this thing you call risk, it shouldn't be there. Have a good capital and low risk management, then you scale. That's the truth. Good capital, low risk management, then you scale. Because some of these things that you have $500 account, $800, $200 account, it become more risky to you in case of any little loss. Then, but when you have good amount of capital, it can withstand any type of market volatility. So this is how we performed last week. And this week now we are checking what's gonna be the outcome of the market this week. So on Forest Factory, we have some opportunity coming up. Those of you that are supposed to be on on our Telegram, please make sure you on our YouTube, make sure you join. If you didn't join, you miss some potential things we'll be showing you. You're gonna miss out. So this week we have I think oil price came down. Do you know why the reason why oil price came down and why it went up? Can someone please explain to me? Let me know if you guys softer job protocol tune. Yeah. Okay, that yeah, you could be correct, you could be right. The volume is off already. Okay, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm asking, you know why the price of oil came down?
Uh, Maybe I think it's because of Iran
Somebody
and
said
US
Trump, uh,
uh talk.
yeah, perfect. Yeah, yeah. It was the Iran and Israeli United States talk that softened it because that was the major reason why the price was going up that much. Because the market does not just go up anyhow. Yeah, that was the major reason. So two things you need to learn from last week trade was that US that dollar fell because of Donald Trump's speech, just ordinary speech. His speech carried power. So it didn't fail based on the structure of US economy. As soon as it just said it doesn't care about the dollar, immediately the dollar just boom went up because these people, their word are very powerful. People like rate their word a lot. Yeah. So why the crude oil price went up because of tension that was building within the Middle East. It was also one of the reasons why gold keeps surging. Yeah. But the gold also came down probably because of the internet told us massive sell-off of a lot of companies trying to sell off all the one they have been trading because the price has been high and the tension a bit easing. So the tension is still there, but it's a bit like easing off because that we believe that we said that we heard that there is a talk. That's why the market came down a bit. Do you understand? So I want you to understand the market dynamics so that you can be able to be making some informed decision. Don't always be watching the chart. If you watch the chart, it may manipulate you to be gambling over your money because you're not seeing the world clearly. You'll be seeing the price moving up and down. At the end of the day, you will try buy, sell, you buy, sell, you buy, sell. You won't be able to understand what you are doing. The power to reduce speculation and be a good trader is by understanding the terrain of the economic activities of the world. So when you come to the chart, you already know what to do. You already know what to do. So now I'm now checking for this week. This week, we follow any first month of the week. We usually follow more of forecast. So forecast in the sense that that is when the world will release some of these top countries we are trading their asset classes. They will release information about their last month economic activities. For example, we have tomorrow, which is Wednesday, is our major live trading day. We have what we have tomorrow. We have crude oil inventory. So it's not like a monthly thing, it's a weekly thing. So it's coming up. They're expecting an additional decrease of minus 2 million. I will come back to this oil later because that's something we see on OPEC. Yeah. Then on on Thursday, we have a Bank of England monetary policy. So they will release their report. The monetary policy summary, the report will be out. The MPC, official bank rate, the report will be out. Then the whole thing will be out. Like whether the bank rate is changed or not. Like remember the last one was 3.5%. Uh, they're expecting that it to be unchanged. Depending on whatever thing that is said here, then you will be able to know what's going to be the outcome. I hope you all know about interest rate, how it affects the economy, negative or positive. Yeah. So we also have on the same time around one on the same day around 1 p.m. the European economy, the monetary policy statement will still come out. Then the United States now, this is not anticipated because their government shut down. Unemployment claim. How many number of people that are claiming unemployment in the United States is there? I hope you should be able to know about unemployment claim, how to analyze it in the market. You need to know them. They are the basic things you need to know as a trader. They are the basic things you need to know as a trader. Yeah, they are the basics. Then we come in here on Friday. Employment rate in Canada. We have US consumer statement. That's what I'm supposed to see here. Maybe they have removed it. We're supposed to see non-farm payroll here. I think they have removed it. Why? Is it because of the shutdown? Can someone hear me, please?
We can hear you now.
Okay, but I think I was off before, right?
Yes, you were.
Yeah, because I didn't know what happened that my mhm. I got a report that some people are trying to join the meeting, they're not able to join. I don't know what happened. Um, I don't know what happened, why they're not able to join. Didn't we send the right number? Somebody said we can't. And you can hear me now. My internet just changed. I think they send people the wrong Zoom number. How did they get this Zoom? How did you join this one here? It was not the same one that we sent you that you joined with. Where people are not able to join us on the Zoom. Okay, I was saying something that was interesting to me. Okay, somebody said you are back. Yeah, my internet was terrible then. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Okay, so let me know what you guys can see now. The Zoom meeting shows ended. Oh, I see. I think there's a news that came in here about 24 minutes ago. They said the U.S. House passes funding bill to end government funding. Yeah. So I was trying to say, I think they have moved off the non-farm payroll that's supposed to come up here on Friday. Yeah, it's no more here. So those of you that are new, I'm concerned about you understanding what is non-farm payroll. So do you all know what non-farm payroll is and how to trade it? Because it's supposed to be on Friday, so they have removed it. It's not here. So do you know what non-farm payroll is? It's not here because the government shutdown may have affected it. Last time the market shut down, they delayed it for about almost like a month. Yeah, yeah. They delay it. Oh my God. It's one of the Christmas trading day, and I know very well how to trade it, which I want to like share it with you how it works so that you can grab the strategy and how to interpret it. It's very simple if you understand it, how it works. It's very, very simple. Yeah. Okay, I have quite a number of people who are connected from other channels. Mm. It's very, very interesting to be honest. So if you know how it works and able to trade it, you're gonna make a lot of money. So it talks about the number of employed people or number of job gain for the month of January. And once the number is high, it will most likely impact on dollar. And if the number is very much low, it will impact on dollar negative when the number is low, and the impact on dollar positive when the number is high. So on Euro USD, when we see a very high number like that, what we have to do is that we will place potentially place a sell on Euro USD, and if you see it when the number is very low, we potentially place a buy. on Euro US. It's a very interesting trading event that always come, and many traders use it to make a lot of money and double their account. That is non-farm payroll. So it's coming up. It's supposed to come up on this Friday. So let me check on this bill we read here. They said they passed a bill. US government passes funding bill to end government shutdown. So if government is able to to resume operation before Friday, meaning that the first started people may put it back. Yeah, the shutdown was bullish and the whole reopening is bullish. The market don't see it as bearish event going to us. Okay, this is a first comment. And sometimes you as a trader too, you can also belong to some of this group, yeah, and be able to kind of interact with international traders and also see what they're up to and what they are doing. So this thing too will help. You know what I mean? Some people are having trouble connecting with me. Some people are having trouble connecting with me. I think it's my internet or something. So let me check something a minute, please. What happened? Well, I don't think it's my fault, to be honest, because this is working fine here. Mm. And I cannot like edit it out. Okay. Uh, Okay, so it's becoming very interesting. So let me continue. Um, I'm monitoring from another device now. Guys, I will follow you. I think we're following now. Yeah, I want to be sure you're following me. So, kind of, you see what is happening
Yes, sir.
here? Okay, perfect. So back to okay. Let me know if you have a question from the interruption that we just had. So let me know if you have a question. Okay, so let me go. So going further for this week, we still believe that the tension is still very much high as we speak. We still have a kind of a very there's possibility of escalating the tension. Let me put it that way. As you can see from here, you see the breaking news now that Iran gunboat confirm U.S. flag oil tanker in Strait Hormuz. This Hormuz is one of the areas, the major area that the trade vessels passes through. It's a water area, it's a water channel. Yeah, where the major trade vessel, the vessels, the ship that carry both tank, oil and stuff like that passes through. They say another one is Iran signal willingness to deploy their proxies, like if the US attack, they say Iran is expected to activate regional network of armed forces if the United States launches new military action, making a sharp escalation from its restraint during the last year conflict. So now, these are like report coming up. So what we're trying to say that this week, we don't necessarily think that the tension is over entirely or it's like subdued or entirely. There are potentiality of the market escalating more. As you can see, there's potentiality of the market is escalating more, and the potentiality of the gold also keep rising should this tension continue to go. However, the question is now, how will you be able to interpret it in the market? So when it comes to the market, what strategy are we going to apply to it? How many of you trade gold? How many? How many of you trade gold? How many? Somebody say I do. Okay. So, on the analysis we have now, hmm, gold potentially will continue going up on gold this week. We most likely will continue to be seeing bullish of trend on gold. But my concern is that when we are trading on gold, you need to have good capital. Yeah, I'm not sure to get to 5.4, but gold is kind of crazy. So I will still maintain. I could have suggested this area to be stop loss on gold, this area, but it's far. To be honest, it's far. To be honest, it's far. This area should be our stop loss on gold, 4.3, which is the last this last point of this drawdown. Somebody said, I don't know how to trade gold. Okay, we may have to need study our courses again, or you can even start learning from here. Yeah, but it's far because of capital we are using. So when if you want to trade gold, well, I will suggest you if it's on buy, well, I will suggest you you put a very closer stop loss. But what is going to happen this week is that gold is most likely going to go up and down. Yeah, I'm seeing potentiality that the price will drop again, the the rise again. Mm. So because of that, on the selling part, I think we should be targeting selling off within this area or highest this area, like between 512281. Yeah. In fact, it may even sell within this point. The way I'm seeing it, it may sell within this point. Let me show you. Please be taking notes now. It sell within this, even within this area now, within 5.4, because this is like this movement is like a retracement of the sell. Yeah, I'm seeing potential drop on gold. To be honest, I'm seeing potential drop on gold, but it is still remain valid for buyers on a long term. So in case you want to buy it or sell it, let's say you're selling within this point now, please you put small closer stop loss. I don't know the broker you're using. The broker who I use have different price. Okay, let me show you. Should I open this account now? I think I have a small account I should show you. Let me check this account. Um, this is a life account. Yeah, this is a life account now. Does not trade on it. I hope you can see it. I want to make sure you can see what I'm sharing to you. Yeah, you should be able to see it. So yeah, this is a life account on Gold. In case you have small money, you can follow this account because the amount there is not really big. So you can be able to pick trade. In case those of you that are working, you can chat me up to join the mom of this account too. So we will place trade here. It will duplicate on your own account. Yeah. So what I'm saying, the way I'm seeing gold, okay, this market most likely may retrace. Yeah. Yeah. Like you could put a stop loss around 515152. Now look at what I'm saying. This broker now, can you see how the market the price move? So this is the major move. You see this one is the major move. So this is 4,923. But you see this one now is the major move. I don't know the type of some brokers can add additional figure here. This two decimal point, your broker may add more. So when the broker add more, it's not for your good. It's also to even confuse you more. You may not necessarily know because each of those figures will count to your profit and your losses. Yeah. Mm. So in case you're choosing a broker, please check the price they are giving you, type of price they are giving you. For example, when we check on Euro US like this, you see that this broker is giving me okay. Yeah, let me use Euro US as a case study. So when I check on Euro USD, I see that this broker now is giving me the standard price 11854. Okay. 1.4400. 400. Yeah. So this broker is giving me how many decimal point? One, two, three. Yeah. This broker is giving 5 decimal point in their price. Some brokers may give only four. But if you come to their oil, this is oil. So they give it the standard oil price, like 63.43. But some broker can give you 63.430. Like it's not 64.44. Some can give you 64.444, like 3 decimal point. So you need to consider some of these things if you are working with your broker to be able to check their prices so that it will affect the way you set up your stop loss and the way you set up your take profit. Do you understand? Yeah. So what I'm saying is this: the price of oil based on all this Middle East tension most likely going to rise if the tension escalates. However, this area will be our selling point around 67. Let me get the price properly. This area, please take note, will be our selling point for the week. Okay, 66 will be our selling point. Around 66 will be our selling point, and our buying point will be around 58. Yeah. So that's the important thing I wanted to discuss with you guys. I don't know whether if I should do it now, which is very important. What we call price action analysis on oil. So that was why I called this meeting to let you guys know about it. So what we do on price action analysis is that we try to calculate the average price movement of oil per time. We have not done this since January because since this new year started, it has not given us the movement, but now it has moved and now reversed. So when you check here, as of last year, we traded on minimum about 1,000, minimum 700 pips movement. It means if oil moves 700 pips, then you can trade the opposite. So for example, if oil go down 700 pips, it's most likely going to reverse. If it goes up 700 pips, it's most likely going to reverse. We call it average price movement. So it's easier to know average price movement of any instrument you are trading. Now, if, just a lighter note, you know that the market started rising from here. So if you check from here to this point now, it has done 1,087 points, which is about 1,087 pips, which is relatively 1,000 pip. Yeah. So you see this now is a very wide movement on oil. Then if you also check here, when the price came down here, so they said it came down to about 1,076 pips. Yeah. Then if you also check within this point, you see the average move from here. You also see that the market here is 955 pips. It's almost like 1,000. Then when the US strike Iran, that's about middle of last year, you see that the market came down 1,209 pips. Then I went up to 1,347 pips. So on average, it's about 1,000 pips. Sorry, yeah, it has done 1,000 pips. So on average, we traded about 700 pips based on market fluctuation. But this time around, it has done 1,000 pips up. So most likely, it may, of course, even as you have done that 1,000 pips, it now like retraces back to about 500 and something pips back. So now, what I'm saying is this. You see, this area will be our selling point, oil, because it has moved from the current position to the upper point. I'm not sure it's gonna continue to 70. It may also get to 70 because Brent hit 70. Yeah. Then here, it's always good we sell at the highest price and buy at the lowest price. So here will be our selling area around 66 or 65.50 will be our selling area. And this area will be our buying area around 58 or 60. Yeah. Or latest or the lowest 55, but I'm not sure you're going to crash to 55 because what is happening. Then back to fundamental of oil. Currently, the outlook we had uh, earlier last week on oil, when the EIA sent their report on oil, which I shared with you guys, it's also in the previous video here. We told you that the demand on oil is quite low, but it was increasing because the price was low, and the supply is quite high. And EIA released a report that OPEC are not going to high. Yeah, the OPEC is not going to extend. Who read that news with me? The production agreement end in March, but that they are going to continue supplying at maximum. Yeah, that was what the report came out. But let me check it on Forest Factory. Please, I want some brilliant people who have been trading with us too that will share that news with. Let me get it clearly. I saw the news that OPEX, which was one another thing I wanted to discuss with you guys. Um, OPEC said that they will continue. You know that they had a meeting on Monday last week. Is it Monday last week or Monday? It's yesterday. Let me check it if I will see that news. Please, anybody have seen that news should let me know about it. If you trade oil and you don't check on all these things, it shows that you don't even do a research. OPEC, there's a meeting they had on the agreement on oil. Well, let me check more news. Oh, I think I share it on the group too as well. Yeah. Look at it. OPEC output pause amid global cost. So the OPEC confirmed it plan to extend the pause on crude oil. Okay, yeah. Look at it. That means no one is reading the news because of for me to ask the question and no one like show a sign that okay, I read it, I saw it. It means that you can don't even read all the news. Yeah, so look at this thing. It came out on February 2nd. Somebody said, how can I trade on gold on blowing the account this procedure? OPEC agreed to keep production unchanged. Yes. Mm. So they agreed to keep their production unchanged. So they're not going to add or reduce it. Look at it. And then now the production level we're talking about is already high. Do you understand? The production level we're talking about is already high. Yeah. This was on Monday. So the production level is very high on oil already, and demand is lower than the supply. So I would say that based on that, the market outlook supplied by EIA indicated that the market price has oversupply pressure already. What is pushing it up is just the tension in the Middle East, and if that tension is off, the market will drop. Especially, and that tension nobody is talking about is saying that maybe the oil facilities are going to be attacked within the Middle East. It's just tension. People don't know whether it's going to affect the free trade areas, the area the vessels will pass to take oil into other part of the world, whether Iran will cause issue with them or stuff like that. People are just unnecessarily building up the tension because last year when the United States attacked Iran, the market went up and suddenly came down. Why it came down? Because they discovered that the attack was not targeting the oil facilities or the economy. It was targeting only the military infrastructures. Then the price came down. So there could be war and tension, and the market, the global market may still maintain stability because the area that is being targeted will not be the area that it will affect the product. Yeah. So now what we're gonna do is that we'll be putting our eyes on the tension, physical realities, knowing what's gonna be happening if the economic facilities is gonna be attacked within the Middle East area. If it's not going to be attacked, believe me, the market most likely going to maintain bearish. The market will maintain bearish. So, and the very good enough is very high. So we'll be selling more of oil than buying it. Yeah, we'll be selling more of oil than buying it. That's the truth. Like I told you guys, oil can take 2 or 3 years, 2 or 3 weeks to rise and use one day to lose everything. I mean to crash. For example, you see how this market rose from here. This is how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days. But just use only one day. Came down from this point. Yeah. Because market need power to rise and need less power to fall. Yeah, we need power to rise and need less power to fall. Yeah. So guys, let me know if you have a question. I'll be able to answer you. For those of you that want to join our group, we have our own dedicated group under GFT Ava, and you can be able to copy all our trades automatically through multi-account executions. You have your account connected from Ava Trades, so we have a dedicated platform. You could be able to copy all our trade, and you can easily hedge your account with physical gold to avoid losing your capital. So like for example, this is the profit already made on gold. Yeah, this is profit already made on gold, and this potentially the profit that could be in your trading account, and you will see your total trading portfolio like this. Yeah, so kind of so you see your total trading portfolio like this. I think I will end. I'm on Zoom. I'll call you. I'm on Zoom. So you see a total trading portfolio like this. Then you could be able to hedge part of your account and make profit on the gold price. This has gained about 10% even without trading. Some of you have not even made 10% on your own account by your own trading. But we cannot force you guys to do the right thing anyway. That's not we can force. We can only give you information. Yeah. If it's up to you for you to act on it or not. But you can actually join the system and make good amount of money and maintain stability and maintain a superior strategy. Some of the brokers you're using does not have this type of technology, to be honest. They don't have it and they don't have this type of strategies. So you could join. So we have our own group now. So the trade come from us. Then you can also join the broker directly, which is AvaTrade, but connect it to us. So if you are busy, we will make a trade, it will replace on your account. It's not copy trading. We use advanced technology, advanced platform, fully functioning MT5 automated, multi-automated platform that connect. Then you could choose to be a hybrid where you can be switching account in and out. Like if you are less busy, you want to trade your account, then you remove it and trade on your own account. If you are super busy, then you connect it so that anything we are analyzing, you can be able to replicate it automatically to your own account. Do you understand? Yeah. So this is a very and in case of anything, you reach out to us since you already know that my group belong to this is my group now. Then you can be able to reach out to or you can analyze some things together and do and come out. Let's make this year money and vibe, making sure that all of us are gonna make a good profit. Like maximize all of these things we are talking about because I discovered that some of you are not trading. Some of you, yeah, some of you are not trading, uh, which is normal. It can take a lot of time for you to understand trading. It takes a lot of time building your emotional, psychological stress and everything, fear. You want to understand. It takes a lot of time, but when you are with the right people, it becomes very much easier for you to be a smart trader. Yeah. Let me know, guys, if you have a question, I will now answer you. Please make sure your question is related to this topic so that I will not digress. This meeting is recorded because I will send it to other people who are not here to watch. So if it asks me a question that's not in line with this, it may not really just let it be within the market outlook. So any question, we have, because of an interruption, we have exceeded our time. We're supposed to spend only 1 hour with you. I will have exceeded. So let's use like 4 minutes to answer your question. Then we can shut down. Any question, guys? Okay. I'm still okay. Let me also give you some time because some of you are typing the question. So when the price of gold come down, like you said, will it affect gold? Of course, of course. Of course, yeah, of course, yeah. In fact, the gold hedging is even the one that is pushing the physical gold is the major price of gold. Yeah, the physical gold is the major price of gold. The CFD gold copied, like CFD gold mirrored trading. It mirrored the major price of gold. Some people don't even understand the market structure. What you trade on MT5 is not the real one. The MT5 platform, what you trade there that goes up and down, it's not the real market, it's not the real underlying asset. The real underlying asset is a physical gold like this, something physical like this. Yeah, and that which is traded on exchange. So when the price move there, then it move online. When mean that when people buy more there, then the price of online move. Do you understand? Even the stock you see on MT5, you're not buying the stock of those companies direct. Unless the people now that give you multi-asset platform that is not MT5, where you can be on their platform and buy the stock of those companies direct. The stock you see on MT5 is you're not buying the stock of the company direct, you're buying the value of the stock through your OTC platform. But now, before the stock of those prices will go, once is based on the actual investors who are directly buying the stock of those company, major one, not you. So when they buy it, the one on MT5 move. So when they sell it, when they sell it, the price drop. The one of MT5 will still drop. So you are playing on the value. It's like primary market. No, it's like secondary market, not primary market. Primary market is the one is the major one on the stock exchange. While secondary one is the one we are dealing online, which is OCT. So that's also why many big investors don't like to trade through broker. They don't like to trade OCT. They like to trade with brokers that are listed on exchange to make sure that your order goes directly to exchange. Although that is one of the advantage of MT5. When they launch MT5, the MT5 make the system to be a bit much higher, like much upgraded, where the brokers can use their system to navigate to the exchange traded product and making sure that they can facilitate the order ready to exchange. However, not all the brokers have been able to connect to exchange. Some of them are still dealing OTC, like directly to them. Yeah, not all of them. Some of the brokers we use, some of them connect orders from exchange and to get liquidity from bigger exchange. Do you understand? How does the capital hedging? Yeah. So you know that when you are hedging, um, it's physical, so it does not have leverage. It does not have margin. So now it becomes practically difficult for the account to lose to zero. Why, if you're trading on high leverage on your MT5, if market goes against you, you can lose to zero. In fact, they can even lose more. So the hedging helps it on two ways. It helps to control the risk. Then it helps you to make more money. So when the market is going up, the gold price will be going up. Then the gold value itself, which your trade is part of your trade is now connected to, will be going up. You'll be seeing the profit. As I share it with you, okay, let me share it again. Then then the one you're trading as well will also be going up. For example, this one now is this is not MT5. Now, this is the current value, but this was the initial value. This is the total value in the gold, like 23 ounce of gold, which was valued at $97,000. Now it is now valued at $107,000. Then look at the profit from 96 to 107. So it means that it has gained $10,000. Yeah, as you can see. So now, this is like, for example, the MT5, for example. So now this is still the same value of gold. So if you add this one to the value of gold that you have gained, then it will give you a total portfolio. So it become it give you a chance of making profit on both ways. When gold price is rising, you're making profit. When it's falling, you will also not make losses as much because of it does not fall as sharply or as volatile as CFD product. Do you understand? Okay, so I think I have to let you guys go now. If you have a question, you can be able to ask me. I don't want to spend much of your time here. I wanted to spend only 4 minutes to answer a question, but I think we have done a lot. So if you have a question again, please chat us on WhatsApp. We'll be able to assist you. And if you want to join us this week, please quickly join us. Then we can be able to trade together. Yeah.